kriyas, mantras, sadhanas, puja, path, upvas. They are needed, they are useful. But done blindly, not so useful, not so needed. When we're attempting any of these things, it's imperative we question ourselves, why is it and what is it that we seek? Unhappiness? Okay. That is there, coming, going, here or there, now and then. So if it is to become happy, if we wait long enough, right now we are unhappy, again we will become happy. Then again we will be miserable. Then again happy for a little bit. Then again miserable. But yes, the duration between the happiness and the miserability duration is longer, happiness is a little bit shorter. So if it is to balance that ratio, again, there will be a limit to how far we will go. There will be a limit to how far we see. There will be a limit to how much we will do. Wanting to solve these issues now, that is something. Wanting to solve the reason behind the miserability, wanting to understand why it is, from where it is coming from. Must it be there at all? If so, how much? If so, how much to be bothered by it? Or how can I not be bothered by it? Then we have something. Then there is an interest. Then there is a drive. There is a purpose behind it. Without the desire to solve the problem, it cannot be solved. Without the willingness to go through the pains it takes to dissolve the problem, then too it will not be effective. Making our things work on the worldly plane, becoming worldly happy, accumulating worldly things, doing whatever it is not the reason behind to do any of these things. I am ill, I just want to become okay and continue the way I am. No. I am not ready to work on my thinking or ready to work on my emotions. This is the other person's problem, I want to make them go away. No. Internal work is what all of this is. Whether it is an exterior puja, whether it is a yantra puja, a mantra puja, and any kind of puja, whether it is a kriya outside, whether it is a kriya inside, whether it is a vidhi outside, whether it is a vidhi inside, whether it is a yogasana, whether it is a pranayam, whether it is a fasting, whether it is anything you call it, anything you do. The point is for the inside. The discord is also for the inside. The pleasantness is also for the inside. When we accept this, when we understand this, when we are willing, then we are able to move. It is not a rat race to consume as many mantras and kriyas and sadhanas and Devi Devtas and all kinds of things to make them more junk in your house and heart and mind. One, understand it thoroughly. Keep visiting it. Keep working with it. The reason behind the many lakhs of japas make one mantra siddh. For one mantra siddhi, there's so many times it has to be recited and so many ahutis have to be given and so many these things has to be done. And why the reason behind all of this? Because we have a very thick mind. More often than not, we give in to the mind. So with that mantra now, we are using it as a chisel to chisel away at the mind. The more you japify it, the more it is used, the more it is ingrained, the more it is resonated through the body, through the mind, through the atmosphere, through the surroundings, through the life, through everything. It starts leaving its imprint of vibration. Along with it, while we are focusing on that, other nonsense we are not focusing on, so that gets removed and this vibration is allowed to do its encoding and recoding and decoding. The extent is not required if we are willingly letting go of the other nonsense, if we are willingly accepting the vibration and allowing it to do its work. If we are communing with the higher energies, we are communing with light and peace and love, things happen at a much faster rate. Lifetimes are required when the ego is pulling full brakes. Let the thing go. Inspiration is all the way around. The sun rises, does not do anything. The guru will save, the God will save, the friend will save, the doctor will save, the lawyer will save, the this and that and the other, the husband, the wife, the parents, the child, everything will save. I will not save me. I will not do anything. I am dead. Then why come in body? If we have come in body means equal opportunity. God is also given. Brain you have, heart you have, will you have, decision-making ability you have, everything each of us have. Now what? Sun rises, does not do anything out of the ordinary, shines, is himself. The ice will not shout, "You are so blazing, look, I am melting. How dare you? Wretched." The ocean does not scream at it, "Look what you're doing, you're evaporating me." Nature is not doing that. Who evaporates, evaporates. Who melts, melts. Who blooms, blooms. Who lives, lives. Who sprouts, sprouts. Seasons come, they go. Changes happen. We come outside and we bloom. Come winter, we come inside and we are to work in here. Become stronger in here. We want to bloom 24/7, 365 and 66 every 4 years. That is not. If we are willing to burn, however, constantly, every moment, then we can be the sun, ever shining, ever bright, ever warm. Where we find ourselves, what we find ourselves, what is our purpose, what are we after, what are we doing, why we are doing it, who is doing it, if doing at all. All these questions are relevant, they are needed. Not for someone else to ask us, not for us to ask the other person, for us to ask ourselves. What is it? Why is it? How is it? then be open enough to see what gets answered back. Not that the answer should come in this form, it should come right now, it should have this word. I think all this nonsense is, let it go. Open, allowing, faith, trust, peace, alignment. Then move forward. Whether it is mantra, whether it is tantra, whether it is yantra, whether it is whatever it is.